Somebody told me to deliver this message.
God loving family is all we know. Welcome to the Beautiful Show. God loving family is all we know. Welcome to the Beautiful Show. Welcome to the Beautiful Show. How's everybody doing?
Hey, beautiful people.
My name is Charles.
And I'm Leanna.
And welcome to the Beautiful Show.
Featuring moi.
A special guest.
That's my little baby sister right here.
Okay.
Okay. So today I will be interviewing the Bufords. Alright, so basically I just want to kind of gauge how life was before marriage. Well, were you all dating anyone? Were you practicing abstinence? Kind of where was your mindset? Like, Charles, for you, where was your mindset? Were you dating? What was going on in Charlie Boy's world?
So my mindset was it was a little different. I actually just got divorced before I came to Korea.
Okay.
So with that being said, I was already telling myself I'm thinking about having fun, maybe dating a little bit. Like I said, just have fun. I'm single again.
Right.
You feel me? So
Leanna, how about for you? All right, pretty P. So, dating, yes, I was in a relationship. Mm-hmm. Not really looking to be in a relationship, but I ended up in a relationship. With Charles or? No, with another bozo. Okay. Bozos. That's all I attract. But yeah, were we practicing abstinence? So a year prior, I was celibate for a year, but at the time in that relationship, unfortunately, I wasn't practicing abstinence. Okay, all right. So you all told me where your mindsets were before getting into this relationship / leading on to a marriage. Mm-hmm. I guess my next question for you all has to be, was marriage even a thought? Did you, if you were to look into the crystal ball, was marriage marriage or nah?
It was definitely not for me. Not until I met her, but before, no. But once I met her, got to know her, mindset, I fell in love.
Oh, put a ring on it. Now we're here. Here we are. And how about for you, Leanna? All right. So for me, was marriage even a thought? No, not at all. So I would say our father raised us to be career-minded women. So I was about my business. I was fixated on, getting my money, paying my bills, supporting myself, getting my education. I knew way in the future I wanted to get married, but it wasn't next 5-year timeline. No, it was not in my vision, current vision. So what kind of brought you to this point? It just happened, but...
It just happened.
God. All right, now, won't he do it? God brought this man, and I couldn't say no. So my next question to you all would have to be, Leanna, did you feel like you were prepared to be a wife? Ooh, no. And Charles, did you feel like you were prepared to be a husband again?
So I knew I was willing to do whatever it took to be a good husband. Okay. So it's not like what you're really getting into until you actually get into it. You can't prepare for the unknown, really. You just, roll with the punches.
And let me ask you this. Do you feel like your previous marriage helped you prepare better?
I would say it did. I feel like any situation that you go into twice, you never go in with the same mindset. So whatever I learned from my previous marriage, whether it was, good or bad, I make sure, if there was a mistake, I'm not going to make it again.
So, how about for you, Leanna? No, so I guess for me, I've never really been like the homemaker. I wasn't like a big cook. I wasn't I'm a very disorganized, like messy person. So cleaning after somebody, I just wasn't. My mindset was just fixated on like my career and just making money. So no, I was not prepared to be a wife. I was not prepared to think for two. I was not prepared. I was not prepared to just be like that homemaker and finding that work-life balance. I was not prepared for that at all.
Life came at you fast and
Ooh, fast.
All right, y'all. So I am going to finish it up with this last question. Okay. Leanna, do you feel like your identity has changed since entering this marriage, since becoming a mom, since doing a damn thing?
So I would say definitely. So yes, my identity has completely changed. My life goals have changed as well. Before, obviously, the things that I wanted to do was particular to me. But now I actually have to think about the way it's going to affect my husband. So I was going to choose a different career path, which would have had me, away from home more, deployed more. But when I met Charles, he's just like, nah, you ain't going nowhere. So I had to change those goals, and just my identity changed because I had to become the homemaker and become everything that I wasn't. I would say, for the sake of my marriage and my family, in the sense of now cooking more. And I'm somebody, I don't like to cook. I just don't. I can cook, but I cook out of necessity, not because I enjoy it. Trying to be more organized. I'm still messy. I'm still disorganized.
You said mindset.
Just more so, just becoming more selfless, thinking about my husband first before myself. And yeah, so
Charlie boy.
So yes, my identity definitely has changed. And I can give you a good example early on. Once me and Leanna got married, I was coming from Korea to Germany because she was already in Germany before I had gotten there. And I wanted to join the Army band.
the soldier show.
I wanted to join the soldier show, right? And with the soldier show, you travel a lot.
Okay.
So with me and her just getting married,
I just waited for him for 3 months to get there. Now you trying to leave?
You was about to travel with the Army band. Sorry.
You about to leave me here? You about to go back to the States?
Take the act on the road.
Yeah.
she was like, you ain't gonna. I'm like,
you go, you gonna be single.
it's too early for this. You just. So yeah, but that's just just part of the sacrifices that you have to make. Once you make that commitment.
Yep.
It ain't about you, just more.
Big facts.
Yes.
So I want to throw a little something extra in there. So also I would say God chose He created our time clock. As far as when we were going to get married. And it wasn't something that I saw for myself, but God was just like, this is your time. And I was just like, ooh, I'm not ready. He's just like, nope, this is the one. This is your time. And I'm just like, oh my God, whoa, life came at me fast. And I'm just like, okay, God. So I literally just follow God through this entire marriage. And
all right, y'all. So those are my few questions that I had for the beautiful. Welcome to the beautiful show.
So what did you think about Charles as your brother-in-law?
Oh, okay. When I met Charlie boy, so my first time meeting Charles was the day of the wedding. Let's be clear. Flew to Korea, about 14, 15-hour flight. And that's when I met Charles. And when I first met Charles, I was like, oh, all right, he a cool dude. Like, he a cool dude. Like, my man, $100,000. Like, nah, that's Charles. Like, I really, really, really love Charles for Leanna. Just like seeing the past relationships that Leanna was in before.
Toxic.
And this is literally like a total 180, total different relationship. And I mean, I love the way Charles treats my sister. I love the way Charles is just incorporated into our family. And everything about Charles, I have no complaints. Charles is really patient, because you gotta have a lot of patience to deal with a rat woman, and that's a fact.
Yes.
So he has a lot of patience, and I just feel like he's a great man overall. Like, super dope to have as a brother-in-law. You my guy. You my guy. And he cooks for me. So yeah, y'all.
But yeah, so there we have it. You guys get a little bit more of a snapshot into our lives and our mindsets prior to getting married. And then obviously you meet the beautiful, pretty P on the check-in.
Big Woody.
So yeah, subscribe, like, and comment down below. And stay tuned for our